Today is Tuesday, December 15th, 2020. Well, we finally made it to our last week before winter break. Tomorrow is the raffle. That's right, you still have today to earn your final points that are sore bucks to show that you're engaged, that will qualify you to win one of our 8 jumbo animals. 25 sore bucks qualifies you to be part of our Raymond Temple Soaring Raffle. Today is the last day. Tomorrow, I will host a virtual selection of the 8 winners. Good luck, everybody. And we certainly do have lots of students that have qualified because they are engaged. I hope you enjoyed this challenge, and I hope that it made you realize how much work sometimes it is to be engaged, but how important it is to your learning. It's not enough just to show up. You will be seeing this elf right here delivering the winter grams. I delivered some yesterday, and I placed some in your teacher's box. Make sure that you know that you eat your gram, your candy that's part of your winter gram, if you get one, at home. Stockings will also be passed out today for those Monday, Tuesday students, and we will pass out stockings to the rest Thursday, Friday, as well as the last of the winter grams. Thank you very much for participating in our winter grams and Christmas stocking raffle. We hope that you like the product that we created. It did take a few hours for us elves to put it together. So thank you for participating in our winter raffle. Our winter sing-along will be this Friday. Instead of morning announcements, you will be enjoying the sights and the sounds of our scholars that either turned in a video on their own or as a classroom. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope that you can join us and bring some spirit wear if you can. All right, for lunch, we have chicken breaded sliders. Chicken breaded sliders for today's lunch. Scholars, as we end our last week of school before our winter break, you know I'm ready. I'm sure you are too. As we end our week, I want to remind you that all of us are going to return back to school distance learning style. So if you're here in person, January 4th, your vacation is over, but you will not be coming into school. You will be joining school via distance learning. For those of you who are at distance learning right now, nothing's going to change. But for those of you that are coming to school, you will not be coming to school for 2 weeks. You will be joining school via Zoom from January 4th until January 18th. January 18th is Martin Luther King's holiday, so no school on that Monday. And then January 19th, if you were coming to school, you come back to school. If you're at distance learning, you stay at distance learning. It is time now for our Christmas Around the World. Let's get ready to take off again. But before I do, I have to remind everyone of something. It is no secret that many of us are getting the flu, and even more of us are getting COVID-19 positive test results. And I know it can feel scary, but I want you to know, what can you do? How can you help? the best thing we can all do is to remember all the safety practices we have put in place since day one. Let's review those. 6 feet apart at all times. 6 feet apart. Wear your mask at all times. We're even starting to do it during recess now. All times we wear our mask. Wash your hands before and after everything. Wash your hands before and after everything. If you have a headache, a stuffy nose, sneezing, coughing, even if it sounds and feels like a cough or like a cold that you had in the past, you need to stay home. You need to stay home in order to be responsible and keeping us all healthy. So please remember, what can you do to help? Let's keep all of our safety guidelines as number one priority right now. I'm trying to make as much great fun memories during this time for you. But we cannot ignore, as the saying goes, the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room, the most important thing above everything right now, is that we are all safe and that we all practice COVID-19 safety guidelines. Please. All right, let's turn on our imaginations and let's get back on that plane to go to our next country. Here we go. Today we are going to Mexico. Mexico is another country down south. You see the star right here. We went up north to Canada yesterday. Today we go south to the country of Mexico. All right, I hope you have your passports. And I know many of you habla español. I know I do. So that's going to come in handy in the country of Mexico. Although you may not have known this, there are many other languages that are spoken in Mexico besides Spanish. All right, let's share our Mexico fun facts. All right, today we are going to Mexico, and there you see the flag with green, white, and red stripes on it. And we have the very famous eagle in its center on top of a cactus. So today we visit the country of Mexico, and our tour guide will be this person right here. And he says, "Hola, welcome to Mexico. My name is Daniel. I live in Mexico City, and I'd be happy to show you around and tell you about how we celebrate Christmas." So, first fact, in Mexico, they call Christmas La Posada. Let's go. La Posada celebrates the travel that Mary and Joseph took before Jesus was born. It takes place 9 days before Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve is the 24th. Count 9 days back, and that is when La Posada starts. Each night, families go from house to house looking for a place to stay, just like Mary and Joseph did. When they find shelter, the families pray and sing songs. On Christmas Eve, we go to church and sing songs at midnight mass. Midnight mass means that you're going to church at 12 midnight. How many of you go to church at 12 midnight for the midnight mass? We love to eat what's called a rosca de reyes during posada. That means a cake of kings. Inside is a tiny figure of the baby Jesus. The person who finds the figure keeps it until the end of our Christmas celebration, which is on February 2nd. Santa brings presents on Christmas Eve, but our most important gifts are brought by the three wise men, and they bring gifts to good children on the 6th of January, January 6th, El Día de los Reyes, or the Day of the Kings. This is the day the three wise men gave gifts to Jesus, so that is when they bring them to good children too. How many of you celebrate this Day of the Kings or Día de los Reyes? And the last final fact I'm going to share is the favorite tradition for La Posadas is the piñata. A piñata is a type of container that we make out of clay or paper mache. You fill it with toys and candy. During the holiday celebrations, we are blindfolded, we are spun around, and we try to break the piñata to get the goodies inside. Have you seen the beautiful Christmas flower, the poinsettia? The tradition of the poinsettia at Christmas comes from Mexico. Huh. And those are just some of the fun facts. So many fun facts about Mexico. I bet that some of you have some connections. I know I do. I have some connections because I am Mexican, and my mom used to celebrate many of these traditions before she came here to the United States and brought a lot of those traditions into our home. So today we traveled to Mexico and we learned some traditions about how they celebrate Christmas in Mexico. Join me for tomorrow as we travel to another country to see how they celebrate Christmas around the world. That's it, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so excited for tomorrow's raffle. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart.
Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty
and justice for all.